Welcome to the fourth episode of Spicy Saturdays, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a really cool neo-soul style lick with an awesome chord movement at the end that you're definitely going to want to learn. So take a listen and then we'll jump into the explanation. Alright, so let's jump straight into it. We are in the key of G, and we're starting off with a G major 7 chord. Now we're playing this in second inversion. I've decided to use a lot of inversions in this video just to give you some cool chord shapes that you can start using in your playing. So we are playing this G major 7 like this. 5 on the A, 5 on the D, 4 on the G, and 7 on the B. Then we're going to slide this little finger up to fret 8. Okay, so we're playing. Okay, then we're going to play 8 again, and then 5 on the high E string. Then we're going to play some diminished 7th chord, playing an F sharp diminished 7th, then an A diminished 7th. Okay, so we're playing 4 5 4 5 on the top 4 strings, and then just moving that shape up 3 frets, so 7 8 7 8. Okay, then we're going to play a D sharp diminished chord. So we're on the A string, we're playing 6, then 7 on the next string, then 5 on the next string, then 7 on the next string. Okay, I'm going to slide this little finger up to fret 8. Okay, so all together with the diminished chords, we've got that kind of sound. All right, diminished 7th chords work really well as passing chords between main chords in your chord progression. If you want to learn how to use diminished 7th chords as passing chords, you can check out this video here where I explain it in detail. So from there, from this D sharp diminished 7th, we are moving to an E minor 9 chord. Okay, so we're playing 7 5 7 7 on the middle 4 strings of our guitar. So 7 on the A, 5 on the next string, 7 on this next string, and 7 on the next string. Then we're going to slide that little finger up to fret number 8 again. Okay, and then we're just going to put our index finger on the high E string at the 5th fret, and we're just gonna play all the strings backwards. Just like that. Then we're gonna play an E minor 7 chord, but we're gonna play the strings one at a time. And then we're gonna move to a G7 chord, and this G7 chord's in 3rd inversion. So we're playing 8 on the A, 9 on the D, 7 on the G, and 8 on the B. Okay, and we're going to play those one at a time as well. Okay, this G7 serves as a secondary dominant, leading us very nicely into a C major 7, which is our next chord. And this C major 7 is a cool drop 3 voicing, and it's in 1st inversion. And it sounds and looks like this. Okay, so we're playing 7 on the A string, 5 on the G string, 8 on the B string, and then 7 on the high E string. Okay, so when you can mix up all these different types of inversions, you get some really interesting sounds. So we've got this, and then we're going to do a little run from 6 on the high E string to 5 on the high E string to 8 on the B string. So it sounds a bit like this. Okay, we're keeping it as legato as possible using pull-offs. Okay, then we're going to play this shape. Okay, so this is a C minor 9, which is a borrowed chord from the parallel minor key. So parallel minor is the minor key with the same root note. So we're playing in the key of G major, we're borrowing a chord from G minor. Okay, so we're borrowing a C minor 9 from the key of G minor. And then this voicing is actually 8 8 8 10 on the top 4 strings. You should be familiar with this shape. And then we're going to pull off to the 9th fret of the high E, 8th fret of the high E, and then 11th of the B string. So we've got, okay, so all together from the C. Then we've got this really awesome movement. So I was kind of looking around, seeing if I could learn any cool little tricks and tips here, and I came across this Isaiah Sharkey video where he's talking about some Spanky Alford chords, and he played this really awesome chord movement that I really wanted to start using in my playing. So it sounds a bit like this. Okay, and this is on our 5 chord on D7. So it starts off as a D7 sharp 5 sharp 9 chord. Okay, so 10 on the low E, 10 on the D, 11 on the G and B, and 13 on the high E. So what I did is I played the root note and then just played the top 4 strings on their own. And what we're doing is we're literally just playing these 3 notes and descending the note on the high E string chromatically. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, okay? Sounds really awesome, and that leads you very nicely back into a 1 chord, which is G major 7, okay? So let's just take a listen to that one more time. Now this little movement you can use anywhere with a 5-to-1 sort of resolution where you're resolving down a fifth. So even for your secondary dominant chords. I've recently done a video on secondary dominants. If you don't know what they are, check it out. But basically when you're resolving a chord that's a fifth below whatever chord you're on. So for example, if we want to resolve to E minor, then we could do this at B. So sounds really, really cool. So it works going into major chords or minor chords. Give it a go in your chord progressions. It works in different places. See how it works for you. So that's the whole lick. I hope you learnt a lot in today's video. And if you want to explore inversions a little bit further and different types of voicings, then I've done some videos which you can check out here. And if you want to take your chord progressions to the next level, then you might want to check out my book, Chord Quizma. And I'm offering the first 2 chapters of the book for free. So all you got to do is head to the description. There's a link there and you can grab the book. Those first 2 chapters are going to show you how to write a basic chord progression with the 7 chords in your key, how to make them sound the best, what order to put them in, how to build tension with them. And then I'm going to show you in the second chapter how to extend them with the likes of 9ths, 11ths and 13ths. So you get a really sophisticated sound in your playing, really jazzy. It's going to make your chord progression sound really awesome just from the first 2 chapters, and that's completely free. So definitely check that out down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, click like, let me know what you thought in the comments. Are you enjoying this Spicy Saturdays series? Are there any kind of guitarists you want me to kind of take a look at and make licks in the style of, so you can learn a bit more about them? Let me know. I'm more than happy to receive your suggestions and take them on board. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and I will see you in the next video.